Welcome back to our Friday night Heroes and Hooligans presentation of Dames and Drinks. We are a all-women's live-action Dungeons and Dragons role-playing group currently running the Wizards of the Coast Candlekeep Mysteries module. I believe we left our fantastic, silly party getting ready to take a trip to Baldur's Gate on the hunt for another mystery to be solved. And I believe they have a few items to sell, but I'm going to roll it over to one of them to give you a recap.
Last week, we decided we don't know enough about each other. Let's drink and play a game. We answered questions. There were a few drinks had. We found people who had issues with books, who didn't want to tell us stuff, which was rude. So very rude. And we were so nice and gave them free drinks too. Oh well. But we talked, we learned books apparently came alive and attacked people. You know, it happens every now and then here. You try not to talk about it, but people were catching on. They weren't happy. So we talked to people and we learned that the books that attacked people came from Baldur's Gate. So, that in mind, we said, it's late. We're going to keep drinking. And in the morning, we're going to head to Baldur's Gate. Because that is a long, long trip. And I am sorry. I am just not in the mood for travel at this time of day.
Well, you were drinking and you did get rested. And
not after reading a bunch of porn.
Oh, yes. And we do have porn for the road. How could I ever forget that?
It's erotica. Erotica.
I believe the correct term is erotica.
Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry.
Well, not all of it is erotica. Some of it is educational.
Some of it is educational. Something about desensitizing and lasting longer, I believe.
Exactly.
Pegging was on there?
Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm. Pegging, Riv.
Yes, I did offer.
You did offer to teach what you learned from the book.
It's a very good book, though, so you know she's going to have a good time.
Yeah, a great time. A strapping good time, I would say. A strapping good time. All right, so you want to sell the few things that you have left? Yes, before you hit the road?
Yes.
Yeah.
So they're just going to get sold for half of PHP sale price. So whatever they're worth, half it, and that's what you get for it.
Okay. I'm going to have to Google stuff. I'll be back.
So the letter opener will be worth about 10, the silverware 10. The darts, quarterstaffs, and longswords are fairly cheap. Are you selling your +1 flail, or are you keeping that?
Mm-hmm.
Can anybody use it?
I think a couple of you can.
What is it? I don't know the specifics. Like, what is it considered?
It is, I believe, a martial.
It's a 1d8 to hit, and it's additional +1 to hit, I believe.
Yeah.
Okay.
Pearl.
I don't need it, so if someone else wants it.
Yeah, I don't think I can use it either. I'm looking at my proficiencies and I don't see it.
Pearl, one of our audience members has given you an inspiration.
Wow.
They say, by the power of the 9, I give Pearl the good noodle inspiration. So go ahead and add that to your sheet.
Thank you.
If you do not want the +1 flail, you could probably trade it off for something you could use. I do not recommend getting rid of the only magic weapon that you have. And I do believe D&D and Beyond is being a little bit of a pain in the ass right now.
Yes, it is.
I can't get it to load.
Okay.
Same.
Yep. I think it's
Okay.
across the board.
Okay, good. That makes me feel better. I was like, I can't remember anything. It's not just me. I think I have a dice app, though. Let me see if I can find that.
Oh, still working. Okay.
So mine just loaded.
Did you get it to load finally? There
Yep.
we go. I saw the roll come through. Apologies to the audience for our technical difficulties. So yeah, you're able to sell your couple of things that you have.
One
If
second, I can tell you else.
If you do not want the flail riv, we can trade it for something that you have, like a battle axe or something that is a +1.
I'd totally be down for a +1 battle axe.
Yeah, we'll go ahead and do that. I'll add it to your sheet. I'm on your sheet already.
Sweet.
Instead of the flail. So we'll just swap it for a battle axe.
6. Okay.
Want a battle axe or a great axe? Let's see.
Battle axe because I'm down with the shield, and so I like the. I think the
So battle axe +1 on your sheet now.
yeah.
There you go. It's equipped to you too. So
There you go.
yeah. So for your other stuff, let me look and see what you got. Quarterstaffs.
Oh, did I get quarterstaffs? Crap. I think I did.
Quarterstaffs are only 2 silver each.
Okay, yeah, then I did.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I have total amounts of what we have written down. I'm just trying to do the dividing thing. So
You just cut it in half. Whatever the total is, just cut it in half.
Okay, so if I turn that extra gold into silver, so that's
Is that including the letter opener and the silverware?
yeah.
Okay. All right. So you have offloaded your goods for an undisclosed
So
amount of finances.
Pax has 2 longswords. They sell for 15 GP each.
So you'll get 15 total. So you'll get 15 gold pieces from them.
I'm rich.
Okay.
Oh yeah, Tarjuki picked up all the stuff you found at the mansion, didn't you?
Yeah.
You sneaky devil.
Yeah.
Okay. So
I'm not just a good singer, my friends. Just saying.
You're definitely a good friend to have around.
Shh, don't tell everybody. The kidnappers will come for me.
You to the end. Well, as close to the end as I can get.
That's hot.
Hey, Huli.
Yes.
I still had 20 gold. I'm not sure if I actually removed the gold from gambling last week. How much did we start out with?
Whatever your character background gave you.
All right. I'm going to take 5 off because I don't remember if I did it last week.
Okay. Okay, so you've got everything sold. And you've got all of your gear and things that you need.
And I get a pair of sunglasses before we leave.
Yes, you do want a pair of sunglasses, don't you?
Yeah, it's bright outside. I don't do bright light.
Don't do bright light. No. Well, it's pretty sunny. You're gonna be heading up the coast.
Honestly, I know it's not going to do anything for me. I just want it for aesthetic purposes.
So you get your sunglasses. They cost you just a couple copper pieces, nothing too expensive. And you are able to get headed out on the road to Baldur's Gate. So it takes you 5 days to travel. And I'm going to let you guys spend some time traveling.
Why did we decide to travel? Someone explain this to me.
I believe it's the information we gathered. You see, we we found out about this thing in Baldur's Gate, right? And apparently decided to go find more information about it. To answer your question, I don't exactly know why we decided to, but
there better be the creepiest, most amazing things there, because otherwise it is not worth traveling in this wretched light. Just saying.
I agree. A carriage would be much more appealing.
But walking's good for us. Make our muscles stronger. Be amazing. Come on, let's go.
I'm okay with being soft. No offense.
And
yes, you are a delicate flower after all.
Like a moonflower that only really comes out at night. Oh, that's a good line for a song. Hold on. I'll write that down. Got it. So are we just going to stand here trying to figure out why we were going to go, or are we going to go?
I thought
no,
we were
we're
walking.
walking.
Yeah, yes. I thought we were walking and I was just bitching.
We can walk and talk at the same time, I think.
I didn't realize that we were walking since it feels very slow, like standing still.
Yeah.
It would have been faster with a cart, but I mean, some of us don't have that kind of money.
Yes, you're quite correct, Pearl. Imagine if we had the money for a cart.
Yeah,
Well,
imagine.
Nobody asked if anybody had money for a cart.
I'm pretty sure we did.
No, we talked about buying horses.
Oh, okay, big difference.
It is a big difference.
No, it's not, because it's just horses and carts. A cart, you need a horse for the carts.
Right? I'm just saying. And we can't buy them. Nobody said anything about renting a cart.
Actually, I did.
Oh, jeez.
Anywho.
It was like 2,500 gold, I think, to rent a cart.
Yeah, see?
We don't have that. Okay.
Right. Stop judging me.
I don't even have 10% of that.
I mean, that's just the money that you have on you. I'm sure you have more back home, you know?
I didn't realize we were going to start this whole journey by discussing my finances, but okay. I mean, I still love you guys, you judgy McJudgersons.
I'm completely content with walking.
See?
It's good. it's good butt exercise. I mean, it really makes the butt look nice.
It also
Oh,
plumps out my
speaking of-
tail. Yeah, look at my tail right now. It's pretty nice.
So this makes Phelan make sure that he's at the back of the group, just so he could admire.
Okay.
Admire the work.
I will be at the very front.
Oh Lord. I will be behind Phelan. Purposefully. Covering my butt.
You do know you can walk next to me, unless you like the view from back there.
No.
And he'll wiggle just a little, just because.
Or unless you're like holding your butt cheeks like that.
Can you do that helicopter thing that
With my tail?
Tarzan-
I made that the one that I named with the made up word. Yeah, ready? Here we go. Okay.
Oh, I was
One.
talking to Phelan, but I mean you can do it too.
What, Phelan does not have the. Look at the size of my tail. Does Phelan look like he's got anything the size of my tail?
Well, no one has absolutely tried to check, so and I'm not offering.
Oh
just
my
to let you know.
Wow.
Not to say,
Wow.
is that basically permission to start checking everyone?
This is
No, that would actually need permission, but I just no one has so far had any pleasure of looking at what I have.
Can I make an insight check?
I am now curious and wish to check.
Oh.
Can we do that while we're walking, or like do we have to stop?
I want to start walking.
I think at this
I'm
point,
watching.
Phelan quickly goes and tries to catch up with Riv because she's the only one leaving him alone.
Well, that's what happens when you look at our butts.
Are we there yet?
We make you feel uncomfortable too.
Unfortunately, we have 5 days.
Why
Yes.
would you bring it up if you weren't actually gonna let us look and figure out? Why?
Wait,
It's
I have an
music,
important
please.
question. This is
Yes.
do we know where we're going? Is there?
We're going to Baldur's Gate.
Do you guys hear music?
What
I hear
is-
music.
What is
I don't
that?
know. Maybe it's a folk festival.
initiative.
Oh shit.
All right.
I
Okay.
mean, I guess.
Wow.
Did I roll?
Oh,
Did I roll?
that was quick.
What is
Random
happening?
encounter brought to you courtesy of your viewers. You're welcome.
What?
Yeah, your viewers can buy random encounters for you with their channel points. And one has so graciously purchased one for you.
Oh no. Oh no.
I guess they got bored of our RP. They wanted to see us kill stuff instead of.
They didn't want to hear us arguing about tail size? I don't understand why.
I know.
Okay, mine is my. Oh, there we go. If I rolled initiative more than once, I'm sorry.
You're fine.
It's being slow.
I rolled a 13.
I see you did. I'm getting you right now. So you're walking along, enjoying some camaraderie amongst selves, anyway. When you do not notice the band of goblin bandits explode from the roadside. They look like they were waiting to ambush you.
Oh shit.
There are 6 of them. So we're going to start at top of the order with Riv.
All right. Well, whichever one is closest, I'm going to be a little pissed that they interrupted. I'm going to rage and start smashing two-handedly
All right.
with my no battle axe.
All right.
That's a 19.
Hit.
And 11.
Ooh. So you see Riv just get pissed and charge towards the closest goblin, and she brings her brand new shiny battle axe down on top of this little goblin, clobbering him into glitter as he drops to the ground, not so alive at her feet.
Nice. Okay. Well,
What color glitter?
The goblin color kind. Like the not very attractive brown.
are they all clustered or spread out?
One second.
That's the head goblin calling Hooli.
Yes, we've noticed the number of ambushes you have this month have taken a serious step. You better fix that, otherwise we're gonna have to let you go to another tribe. Sorry.
They're not clustered together, no.
Okay. Do I have more movement to run up to another one?
Yeah, you did not take your full movement. I don't think they were pretty close. They jumped out of the kind of side of the road at you.
Got it. Well, I'll get like right up in front of the other one, and I'll get like right in its front of its face, waiting.
Okay.
That's the end of my turn.
All right, Tarjuk.
Are they within 15 feet?
Of you?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, absolutely, yes.
Okay. And how close is everybody else to me?
All within 5 feet of you.
So if I were going to use my breath weapon and, blaze them up with some fire, and everybody standing next to me, would my breath weapon hit my peeps?
No.
Sweet. Okay, I want to use my breath weapon.
Go for it. What's
All right. Sorry, what was that?
What's the save on it?
What?
Your breath weapon will be I think it's like a dexterity save.
Yeah, hold on. For 2d6. Yep, Dex DC 9, half damage on success. Is that what you're looking for?
Yep. I just need the DC. So I have.
So I have to roll, right?
Nope. I got
Okay.
I'll tell you. You got to roll your damage, but I'll tell you how many of them pass or fail that save. So just go ahead and roll your damage up, and we'll see what we got here. It looks like 4 of the 5 left are failing, and only 1 is passing.
I spray them with my golden fire of doom. Take that.
So the ones that failed die. 11 damage kills them as they only have 7 HP. And a half damage of 11 is 5. So he's G-stringed. My last little guy here is G-stringed. Nice. All right. So is that EOT for you, Tarju?
Yep, that's all. I'm done.
All right. So the last little guy left here before he gets dead is gonna try to attack you for doing that mean thing that you just did to him.
I was just trying to warm him up.
And he definitely misses. 3 and 4, 7. 7 does not hit you. So he misses. And then it's Pax's turn.
All right. Pax is okay, there's I'm gonna hit the G string one.
Yep, that's the only one left. The rest of them are cooked.
How far away are they? I mean, probably too far to use my longbow, so I'd have to use my short sword.
They're too close to use your longbow. Yeah, your short sword you would have to.
Oh, okay. All right. I would move forward. I'm not sure how many feet. 5 feet away? Is that how far they are?
Between 10 and 15.
Okay. I would move forward and use my short sword to smack that one. Let's see. And 10 to hit.
10 does not hit.
All right, let's see what I got. Bonus action.
You should have your offhand sword.
Yeah. All right, offhand sword. Let's see if I do better. 25 to hit.
25 will hit.
All right, let's go ahead and smack.
Yep, he's gonna die. He
8
died.
damage.
So you very quickly dispatch this little group of goblins who thought they were a match for you and very clearly were not. Some of them now cooking on the side of the road like street food. It smells a little musty and greasy in the air with their cooked, disgusting goblin carcasses. But that's end of combat for you.
Phelan, applauds at your efforts. Him not needing to be of any use. Good job.
Honestly, I was inspired by Riv. I mean, it just really stoked my fire and I had to let it go.
Sometimes you just gotta let it out.
It's true. It's true.
Very, very true.
Shall we walk on?
Yes, the smell is starting to...
Yeah, it is gross. Like, I always thought maybe roasting goblin might smell like, I don't know, those nice meat sticks you get?
Oh, yes.
Yeah, but that does not smell like those meat sticks that you get at the jousting competitions.
Can I check the one that I slayed, see if there's anything on him?
Oh. Not a bad idea.
Go for it.
Investigation?
Yep.
Okay. That is a 15.
So you don't find really much of anything. tell you. Each of the goblins had on them a scimitar and a short bow. So you find just 6 scimitars and 6 short bows. Oh, and leather armor and a shield, actually, from each of them as well. So 6 leather armor, 6 shields, 6 scimitars, 6 short bow.
Well, we do have a 5-day travel. This is definitely a lot for us to carry.
Also means it's a lot for us to be able to sell where we're going.
Yeah, we need the money.
Looking at the weapons, I mean, can just evaluate what we might be able to get for them if it's worth it.
Yes, I'll tell you about what it's worth. So I'll give you numbers. Somebody write them down, and you can do the total math.
Okay.
Whenever it loads. Jesus, D&D Beyond. I'm not happy with D&D Beyond today. No.
Yeah.
I've got a lot of updates. All right, 6 scimitars and 6. What was it? Long short bows.
Short bows. Yep. 6 scimitars, 6 short bows, 6 leather armors, and 6 regular wooden shields.
Ooh, the shields are going to be heavy.
Well, you're not too far from Candlekeep. You could probably maybe stash it somewhere and grab it on your way back from Baldur's Gate, or you could try to carry it all. But 6 shields is pretty heavy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I already have the one that I want.
So the shield, 10 gold each. So you'll get 30 gold for your shields. Short bows are worth 25 gold each. So that's what? 150, 75 gold for the short bows. Scimitars are 25 each, so same for the scimitars, 75 gold.
Well, those are pretty good. I mean, it's quite a bit of money.
You'll get 30 gold from the leather. So 210 gold worth of items.
Yeah, we could maybe make a little cache, maybe just conceal it, hide it so that we don't have to carry it. Or we could carry some.
I think it's better if we dig a hole and mark it or something and leave it. We'll get it on our way back to Candlekeep.
It's not a bad idea.
Pax, you are a ranger. You are very familiar with the forest and things like that. You're very close to the outside of the what the hell is this forest called? The Croakwood. You're right outside of the Croakwood near the Whispering Pines. You, being as you're pretty good with the forest and things like that, you'll be able to find a little caveat of space inside of a tree trunk that looks like you could stash those things in.
And I also have cartographer tools and a +6 proficiency, so I could draw a treasure map.
I have a map carrying case because I like to be prepared.
All right. Pax will I got 21 on cartography tools for making our treasure map.
All right. A really good copy of the area as you know it so far, and where from relativity to Candlekeep you have stashed your treasure.
Nice job.
Maybe more things will attack us and we'll just have a line of treasure that we'll collect on our way back. Wouldn't that be fun?
Actually, yeah, it would.
Forward to.
So you hide your treasure and you keep on. And the day kind of grows darker. And you get to another place near the Cloakwood where you're able to kind of camp off again. Let me get you a better map. One that's a little closer to your area. That's not what I wanted to do, computer.
Oh, thank the gods. The bright light's gone. Yes.
Now I feel bad. I should have thought when I was gathering all my supplies that there I have a parasol. It's like a darker color. It would have made it all shady for you. I didn't even think of it. I'm sorry.
That
no.
is a great idea.
Something to worry about next time.
Oh, maybe when we get to Baldur's Gate, we can find you one so that the trip back isn't so bad.
Maybe. To be fair, I've gotten used to traveling at night, so I completely forgot that, oh, right, most people don't do that.
It happens, but still, I'm kind of sad I didn't think of it ahead of time. So we should probably find a place to camp as we can rest, get a bite to eat. What do you think?
Sounds great to me. Anyone particularly good at the woods, packs? You?
Yes, yeah, I'll scout out a place for us that's safe for us to camp for the night.
Survival, please.
Oh, I think I can help. I'm proficient in survival. So I'll offer my aid.
Okay. So that would be 19 plus. What do I roll for aid? Or
Aid is advantage.
assistant?
Yeah, so you roll again.
Oh, I roll again? Okay.
Yeah.
Ooh, 22
even
that
better.
time.
So you're able to find a little spot off in the Cloakwood to build up a little campsite area surrounded by some trees and some kind of dead logs off in the wood.
So Phelan would like to, utilizing his knowledge of traps, is essentially he has string and a bell in order to set up a perimeter in case something, to warn us.
All right. Let me have a sleight of hand.
All right. $16.
All right. So you get your perimeter set up successfully around your camp. And you're now camped off for your first night of your 5-day journey.
I take my tent out, start setting it up. So nice. My bedroll, little blanket.
Is it a 2-person tent or a 1-person tent?
It is a 2-person tent. Got to have room for the tail.
Mm-hmm.
Pax spends time after she sets up her tent. She spends time drawing the path from the secret place where we cached those weapons to where we're at now.
So you're making use of your map making skills and your your knowledge of the woods and kind of traveling along near them to draw up a fairly decently accurate map of Candlekeep to Baldur's Gate, your way of travel anyway. So far, you're into your first day. You've got your camp set up. You're having a little fire and some rations and rest, a long one there.
I'm just gonna sit with Kit Kat and point out different constellations and start telling him stories.
That's right. You have your kitty.
Kitty cat.
Yeah.
Pearl was gonna like sleep outside under the stars, so she'll listen and she'll just kind of lay out, not
Yeah.
disruptive, but just listening.
Yeah. Phelan just rolls out a bedroll. He doesn't have a tent, and
Bedroll as well.
I pull out my bandolier and just start strumming some tunes.
Tell me about your tune, Tarjuk.
It's a happy song about goblins on fire. Goes like this. Burn, little greasy bastards. Burn. Burn, you little stinky brown sparkly things. I hope you die. It's just the start, just something I'm starting with.
What instrument are you playing?
The bandolier. You've never seen a bandolier before?
Well, a bandolier is usually something that holds weapons. Isn't it?
Well, shh, no. Not that one.
Is that the name of your weapon? I get that. Bandolier's the name of your weapon. Your instrument.
Why do you mock me like this?
I'm not trying to mock you, my dear. I just wanted to understand.
Drama.
Forgive me, please.
Are you still upset about the tail size thing we were talking about earlier? I didn't write a song about that.
Oh, not upset at all about that. I just, look forward to the time that we can actually compare.
I just look awkwardly around.
If you guys
he pulls out his book and then starts to look through it.
Maybe off to the side.
Oh, and see that constellation? Apparently this guy, he was speaking with his ex-lover and he compared her to a goddess, only the goddess wasn't happy about the comparison, so she sent this whole swarm of bears after him and murdered the fuck out of him. And to celebrate that, she just made this huge constellation. If you look like here and here, you can kind of see the bear and you can kind of see him being attacked.
So you play some songs, you tell some stories, you drift off into a rest, and you spend your evening peacefully sleeping in the forest. And the next morning rolls around, and the sound of forest chickens say cock-a-doodle-doo to wake you up.
Forest chickens?
Kill them.
I mean,
Sounds like breakfast to me.
Same.
Exactly.
I'm
It's
already
the forest
up.
chickens.
The crack of dawn. I'm already up.
Huli, I wanna hunt some forest chickens.
You want to hunt forest chickens?
Yeah.
Phelan just tries to cover his face and turn over.
Right there with you.
I mean, I can help find the forest chickens. I don't know if I'll be very good at killing them.
Go ahead and give me a survival to track it.
Okay. Survival.
15.
Okay.
Oh, can I give you advantage again then? If you want to roll for it.
Okay. Yeah. Grab it. Survival. Whoa. 15 again.
Well, you're able to follow along the cock-a-doodle-doos and the chicken footprints through the forest. And you come across your little forest chicken, and you're able to quickly snatch and grab that little bastard. And next to it, you find a little nest of eggs.
Ooh, I like eggs.
All right. I will wring the neck of the chicken and harvest its eggs. I wonder if we have time for a big pot of water to get these feathers off this chicken.
Looks like you're having chicken bacon and eggs for breakfast.
Yum.
Mm. All right, let me see. I don't think I have cooking.
Nah.
No.
I do.
Oh.
Look. I scored a chicken and some eggs.
I pull out
Hey,
my
I'll
cooking
help.
utensils.
I helped.
I'll help too. I have hands.
Yes, Pearl, you did help.
Yes, I helped. But I'll also help you cook. I can do that.
So Phelan will get up and begrudgingly and take the trap down, pack everything away. Seems like you were very productive.
Some of us, yes.
Wow,
I
it's-
relight the fire and get set up to cook the chickens.
So you guys are having breakfast, cooking some chickens and having some eggs. And you get your morning routine done, and you're up and ready to go for the day. So you've got 1 day of your 5-day journey to Baldur's Gate done.
I pack up the rest of my stuff, get my pack on. Are we ready to go?
Yeah,
Yep, definitely.
let's go.
onward then.
All right, so you're back on the road and you're heading along. You are heading along. You are headed along to Baldur's Gate.
Has anyone actually been there, or is this everyone's first time going?
I've heard tell that it's dirty and unpleasant and sneaky, and that's the good parts.
I've been there before. It's not. Well, it's got lots of unique areas.
Sounds like you were about to say it has lots of character.
Yes, that was the word I was looking for. Exactly. It's characterful.
Mm.
Sounds like a place right up my alley.
So I'm assuming you know where to take us then when we get there?
Well, it depends on what section of the city that cellar was in. It's quite large,
Yeah.
Well, what was her name? Valor. Valor did say that it was in the more disreputable part of the marketplace.
Oh.
So what I'm hearing is so many black market goods.
Yes. I might be able to find out where that is when we get there.
Okay.
I unhook my pan flute from my backpack and just play a calming traveling tune.
play a tune. And you're moving along, looking around. You see the woods. You can hear the ocean.
Hmm.
As soon as I smell the ocean, I'll take a deep breath in.
How close are we to the ocean?
Very, very close. You can hear the waves crashing.
So are we traveling kind of like along the coastline?
You're on the coastal road.
Okay.
You've got the woods between you and the ocean, but it's a very, very large ocean, and you could hear.
Gotcha.
You could hear it.
On the way back, do we maybe want to go explore the
Yeah,
ocean?
yes.
The coast?
Obviously.
Okay.
I will never say no to the
I
ocean.
mean, I'm a water genasi. Duh. Yes.
Spent most of my life on the ocean.
That's my
There's-
home.
There's lots to be said about the sea air.
What did you do on exactly when you were at sea?
A lot that was unsavory.
Were
But we
were
had
you
a
a-
lot of fun.
Were you a pirate? Oh my God, you were a pirate, weren't you?
Oh my god!
The best of kinds. The best of
Oh.
kinds.
I hope you weren't a bad pirate.
No.
Like, you do what you gotta do, but you didn't, like, you only killed, like, bad people, right?
Sure, if they were dicks to us.
What was your favorite thing you did while you were out at sea?
My favorite thing, honestly, is admiring the stars. When that's all that you see at night, truly, is my favorite thing.
Speaking of night, you've been traveling most of the day, and it's starting to get dark. And you've made it to the edge of the woods, but you can very clearly see the ocean ahead of you. Well, to your side, anyway. It's very much an open sight now. But it is getting dark, and Riv, I need you particularly to make me a perception check, please.
Okay. I got a 10.
Uh-oh.
10. All right. What's your
Hey, my modifier went through.
Yes, it did.
I figured out how to fix it.
What's your passive?
13.
Okay. So you kind of look around and you see it's getting a little dark, and you catch a glimpse from the ocean, a little twinkle from the ocean. So it's getting dark, the waves are crashing, and you hear something. So you're moving towards the sound from what I'm here seeing.
Can I, based on my experience of being on the ocean and stuff, can I make a history check to recall if I'm familiar to the sound?
Sure.
No.
No.
Uh-oh.
I'm going to plug my ears and stand still.
Well, do we hear it?
Yes, you do. You very
Okay.
much do.
I got my paper and ink out, and I am heading straight towards it.
Well,
Pax
since
is
I'm
right
not,
behind Lorelai.
I will also go as well.
She's going to get us killed.
Is there any save to keep us from going?
You don't have to go. You don't want to.
Yeah, it's called common sense. That's the same.
Um,
And Lorelai
Can
fails
I
it every
can I,
time.
since I am from the water, obviously, can I also would I know what it is?
You could roll to see if you know.
Okay, can I roll? Is it history?
Yep.
I will offer the help
Okay.
action.
Oh boy. I'm gonna. Okay, I was gonna say I was gonna guide myself too. I have guidance. So can I roll with advantage?
For guidance or with your inspiration?
Oh, well, someone said they were gonna help me. I didn't hear.
Oh
who
yeah,
it
if they're
was.
helping you, yeah.
Pax,
Okay.
yeah, Pax is helping her.
Okay.
Pax, you're not going to be any help in this situation because you're a woodsman and not familiar with the ocean at all.
Yes,
Oh,
but
okay.
but if it's history, Phelan can offer assistance, right?
Mm.
You can
I'm
roll
trained
it.
in history.
We'll see. Let's see what you get.
Okay, yeah, I'll roll first. Oh, well, not great. I'll use. Oh. Do I have advantage? Can I get help from Phelan?
You can roll it again.
Okay. Oh, come on. It was on a 19. Oh,
Mm.
okay. Well, I can still, I don't know if it'll be worth it, but
You
I got a 7 and I can still roll a d4.
You don't
Yeah.
recognize
Yeah.
this. You don't know what it is. Nobody quite knows what it is, but it sounds really fucking beautiful.
No, no. Well, if it sounds pretty. I'm gonna be intrigued, so I'll go.
Can I maybe tie a rope around the explorer people?
Sure.
So, you know,
that's what I was thinking.
So if they got in trouble, maybe I could pull them out?
Yes, we can get two, definitely.
Lorelai, wait up.
Why?
Wait, you can go. We need safety precautions.
Yes, Pearl, do you mind for safety? I want to make sure you're okay.
God, this is just like all the freaking sages back home. You can't just do the you gotta say nature.
I tie my rope around her waist. Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah, you remember what happened to us with the pretty
yeah.
flowers?
Mm-hmm.
I'm just gonna
The dragon fairies?
It's
Yeah.
the ocean. Nothing ever bad comes from the ocean.
Yeah, krakens. You ever met a kraken? They come from the ocean.
Yes, I have met a kraken. And
They're not nice.
Mr. Kraken was very nice.
Do you think there's a kraken out there?
I
Oh
don't
my
think-
god, this is great.
I don't think, no, it's not a kraken, but I think it's something. So I just finished tying my rope around Lorelai's waist, and I'm like, okay, you can go on.
Pearl, is it all right just for precaution?
Sure.
Okay, so he'll tie.
We're gonna be fine,
rope.
but sure.
Absolutely.
Let the record show I am not happy about the safety precaution thing.
All right, let's
Duly
go.
noted.
We're writing that down right now. Okay,
Yes.
off you go towards the beautiful music. That's probably going to kill us all. Mhm.
I mean, Tarjuk, like this should be your bread and butter. This should be like you should be so excited.
It's water. My fire doesn't work in water. This is not like bread and butter. This is like the opposite.
So beautiful. Sounds
Yeah,
beautiful.
so were the flowers that attacked us.
Look, as a precaution, I will do the mage armor, and now I'm running away. Bye.
Okay, I'm letting my rope out really fast. Have fun.
Okay, I'll come with you. Bye, guys.
On one summer's morning, I carefully did stray down by the walls of Woking, where I met a sailor gay, conversing with a young lass who seemed to be in pain, saying, "William, when you go, I fear you'll ne'er return again. My heart is pierced like your man. My disdain will glittering on. There is nothing can console me but my jolly sailor boy." His hair rings and ringlets, his eyes as black as coal. My happiness attend him wherever he may go. From Tower Hill to Wetmore, I'll wander even long, all for my jolly sailor, until he sails home. My heart is pierced like your belt. I disdain all the glittering gold. There is nothing can console me but my jolly sailor boy. My name is Maria, a merchant's daughter fair, and I have left my parents and 3,000 pounds a year. Come all you pretty fair maids, whoever you may be, who love a jolly sailor that plows the raging sea, while all beloved and storm from me his absence mourn, and far beware the days never more to roam. My heart is pierced like your bolt. I just say no glittering gold. There is nothing can console me but my jolly sailor boy. My heart is pierced like your man. I disdain all glittering gold. There is nothing can console me but my jolly sailor boy.
As you are standing on the beach and watching the waves crash, You don't see where this music comes from. You don't see anybody or anything around you. You don't see any ships anywhere near the coastline. All except for this small dinghy on the beach next to you.
I try to go towards the dinghy and look to the others like boat, water, yes, yes.
Look inside first.
Okay, fine.
Um,
I look inside.
I mean, I can swim. I want to swim. I'll stay with the boat, but I want to get in there.
When
I
you
feel
get to
more
the end of the rope,
comfortable.
that's as far as you go.
Well,
That's
I'll
it.
stay. I said I'd stay in the boat.
Uh-huh. Yeah. When the
Or
boat
I
gets to
stay
the end of
by.
the rope, that's as far as you go.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's boo.
Safety first.
That's boo.
Safety is useless. I mean, how do you discover anything worthwhile by following just safety?
Well, we're not just following safety. You are looking.
We're following you, who are not
Yes.
being safe, which is fine. You be explorers. We'll be the safety crew back here. Me and Phelan. Got it.
Yeah.
Fist bump.
Fist bump.
You mentioned before that earlier I saw a light come from out in the sea. As we got closer to where the water meets the sand, do I see that better now?
You realize that the sparkle that you had saw was coming from the moonlight hitting the very ornate, intricate, delicate carvings in this dinghy. As you particularly look at it and your knowledge of ships, you see that this is absolutely by no means is this any normal sort of little boat that you have ever come across before. It very quickly stands out to you as something special.
This is definitely out of the norm. This boat.
Is there anything in the boat that you guys can see? Or on it or around it? Before people just climb in. Lorelei. Let's just check it
I'm
out.
already in the boat.
Get. Oh. Do you see anything in there? Like, tell us what you notice.
Okay.
She immediately dies.
So that's 11. Well, do you want perception or investigation?
Either or, it's fine.
Yeah, I have an 11.
So you don't see anything in the boat. You just see the oars that are used for rowing. You see a tow line and a little anchor. It's just a very, very fancy, not normal boat that looks like it has room for everybody in it.
Okay, I have no idea how to
would I-
pilot this.
I do.
Would I recognize these runes? There were runes on the boat, right?
Not runes, it's just ornate style kind of carvings.
Oh, would I recognize any of these carvings?
You might. They might look very similar to some primordial sort of kind of spell enchantments, maybe.
Okay.
Somebody maybe want to check that carving stuff for magic. I'll just be back here holding this rope.
I do have detect magic, but it would, take me a few minutes. But I mean, are we in a hurry?
We got time.
Are you in a hurry, Lorelei?
She's always in a hurry.
I mean,
She's not.
I guess I could wait.
I mean, I'd like to know what they are. Don't you want to know what they are for science?
No, you got me.
Yes.
Lorelai, I have an idea, Lorelai. I toss Lorelai a piece of paper from my notebook and my charcoal stick. And I'm like, hey, you can take a tracing. You can just color on it. For
You
science.
can do that while I detect magic, and I'll detect magic as a ritual.
Yeah, you definitely are able to figure out that it is magical. And you don't detect one particular school. It feels like there are many magics working together on this particular item.
Does a 16 Arcana tell me anything?
It tells you it's a magic boat.
Well,
Yeah, there's lots of different types of magic here. Although I guess it doesn't really tell me what it does. Unfortunately, I'm not all seeing.
So in Draconic, Phelan asks Tarjuk, are they going to be all right?
I look at you in shock and awe, and I give you a toothy dragon grin. You just spoke to me in my own language. I like you even more.
Oh
And
my God.
probably not, but there's the rest of us, so we'll save them.
So perhaps we'd be better closer. I know it's against your instinct, but I don't think they're coming away.
Well, we're probably going to have to get in the stupid boat with them.
Right.
But for right now, let's just stand here until they figure out what they're doing, and then
I mean, I'm well. I don't know what you're saying. You guys are talking weird.
Oh, we were just talking about the beauty of the moon on the water in Draconic. It's very expressive language that really captures the
Really?
images. Yeah, right.
Is that what
Yep.
you're saying?
I'm
We
going
were.
to need you to roll deception at disadvantage on that.
Let me know if I can assist. I'll aid her with my deception.
I'm teasing.
I was going to do it. I don't even know where that's at on my list.
Pax is going to hop into the boat too. She kind of wants to check it out.
Ooh, Pax.
yes!
Yes, Pax.
Yeah, me too.
Yes!
Pax.
Boat party! Boat party!
Y'all already know I'm swimming. I'm going. Y'all take too long. Even though I just took 10 minutes.
Where are you swimming to?
Oh. Okay.
Pulls the rope.
Guys,
Hey,
Hold
I'm
it.
not-
You know, if anyone's gonna be in a boat, it's gonna be me.
I'm swimming.
I'm the only one that can steer this shit.
I look at Phelan and I say in Draconic, told ya.
Mm-hmm.
We might as well go get in with this group of yahoos who are adorable. But really,
Absolutely adorable.
yeah, let's go do it. And we better untie the rope from the Genasi before she gets all tangled in it while she's swimming.
Yeah, because I'm not that strong.
So everybody gets in the boat except for Pearl, who decides to graciously swim along beside, reveling in the water as this boat feels very much like home to her. And Riv, you take captain of piloting this little dinghy out onto the water.
Yeah.
You definitely do.
So much trouble.
We're fine.
Into the unknown. Oh, to find adventure and do science things. This
I like-
is wonderful.
I float on my back and swim around the boat and I've in Little Mermaid where they have the fish all around them and they're spitting water out of their mouths and it's creating a water show. That's what I'm doing.
I will take the time to put dancing lights around you that just flash in purples and greens and blues.
Amazing. You guys get your own water show. You're welcome.
I play a really catchy tune that goes a little like this. Do 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 do, under the sea, da 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 da, on my pan flute.
That's not scary at all.
Well, sometimes I get caught up in their weirdness. Don't judge me.
No. That.
Oh, well.
Go to sleep, you little baby. Your mama gone away and your daddy gonna stay. Didn't leave nobody but the baby. Go to sleep, you little baby. Go to sleep, you little baby. Everybody's gone in the cotton and the corn. Didn't leave nobody but the baby. Don't you weep, pretty baby. Don't you weep, pretty baby. She's long gone with the red shoes on. Gonna need another loving baby. Don't you weep, pretty baby. Don't you weep, pretty baby. You and me and the devil makes three. Don't need no other loving baby. Go to sleep, you little baby. Go to sleep, you little baby. Come lay your bones on the alabaster stones and be my ever-loving baby. Go to sleep, you little 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 baby.
Give me con saves. Give me a constitution save, everybody.
Okay.
18.
It's that. With my 3.
As
13.
as Riv rows you out off the beach, you move forward and it's very smooth. The waves looked like they were choppier than they feel. It's a very smooth ride. And in front of you, where you hadn't noticed before, you see a large ship. And as you get closer, you start to smell the smell of the ocean just gets stronger, like kelpy saltiness, and you get drowsy. You start to get sleepy as you breathe in this beautiful ocean smell, and you all start to fall asleep because your 22 don't mean shit, Lorelai.
Wow. Wow. I feel so attacked.
Yeah, because I said, give me a con save. And you said, okay. I saw that 22. I said, you little snot. But it's not magic with a party full of elves. I know better than that. I'm a much, much smarter lady world around here. As you fall asleep in this ship, as Riv rows you along, and Riv, you are the only one that is semi-conscious, almost as if because you're captaining the ship, the effects of whatever put your friends to sleep didn't quite get a hold of you as much as you get everybody to the ship. When you get your little dinghy close to the ship, you see some chains drop down that latches onto the dinghy and pulls you up. And you're able to step off and onto the main ship, which starts to move forward as your friends sleep peacefully. You also begin to grow drowsy, and you fall asleep on the deck of the ship.
How does this work for Pearl? Since she was technically outside of the boat.
You're just going to be lifted
Holding
up.
on.
You're just going to be lifted up with the boat, and almost as if magic pulled you out nicely and gently placed you down with your friends.
Okay.
So this large pirate ship takes off and heads towards the moon. And you're asleep for quite some time. And you feel a large rumbling that sort of jolts you awake. And just as you jolt awake, you see what looks like the ship appearing to be diving under water. Like it is very, very quickly descending under the waves. I need everybody again to roll me con saves.
Oh, that was almost a 20.
Oh my god. Ooh, been rolling
Pearl,
crappy.
you are exempt from this particular one. But as you are,
I was gonna say, can I breathe?
You're as you're jolted awake and you notice your ship rapidly diving under the water, you're not able to get to your feet fast enough before you're plummeted beneath the waves, and you panic momentarily, like, oh shit, I can't breathe. And then in that moment of panic, you let your breath escape you, and you are there for a moment before you realize, oh, I absolutely can breathe. As your ship fully descends beneath the waves.
I just glare at Lorelei.
Guys, isn't this the best?
This is not science.
This is pretty cool, man. I mean, we're on a ship, dude. We were out in the ocean, and now we're on a ship underwater.
Yeah, sailing to our doom. It's perfect.
Phelan just mutters, not again.
No, it's fine. Again? You've been on an underwater ship before? Dude, I live in the water, and I haven't even been in an underwater ship.
No, just more things I wake up to when I fall asleep in strange places.
In Draconic, I lean over to Phelan and say, it's the dragon flower things all over again.
Oh, at least there was dancing.
Right?
I wonder where we're going.
I mean, worst case, we die. And honestly, is that even really that bad?
Lorelei.
I mean, I would die where I was born, in the water. I mean, I feel like that's what could be better. I'm in it.
Living is better.
Agreed. I second that. Living's good. You know how many songs I need to put out into the world?
These people are a bunch of negative Nancys.
That's not that bad. I mean, I'm in a constant state of basically dead, so...
I prefer to be called realistic Ronaldo. Thank you.
I will say, if anything happens to me, do send my body out to sea.
I mean, we're already in the sea. We won't even have to send it out. It'll just...
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. I think we're halfway there.
It's true.
Oh, living on a prayer.
So, after a few moments of realization that you are fully functioning underwater on this ship and some mumbled conversation initially between you before you're able to kind of comprehend the words of each other as reality sets in and normalizes again. The ship lurches forward as it evens out under the waves and heads towards a much larger sunken ship where this one appears to kind of pull up and dock next to as a plank descends the side of the ship, enabling you to walk off towards this larger one.
Do I recognize anything from either of those ships, like in passing from my previous travels on the sea?
No, it doesn't appear to be anything that you've seen before.
Anything that history would tell?
No, definitely nothing anybody has ever seen thus far in their existence.
At least you didn't say, who's lived to tell the tale.
No.
I mean, we're going on the boat, right?
Well, they are definitely telling us something. I'm gonna walk across.
All right. So you head across to the door of this other ship and you kind of push it open and step inside. And as you step inside, you realize that you're in a perfectly dry room.
Well, I guess this would be a safe place to camp for the night.
Am I dry or am I like dripping wet as soon as I step in?
No, as soon as you kind of step in the door, you realize that like the water walls off at the door and you step out completely normally dry, as if you hadn't even been sunken under the wave.
Ooh. I'll follow.
I'm gonna just spend like a minute or two examining the door, trying to figure out how this works.
What's all in the room?
Initially, you don't see anything. It's just it's kind of a smaller room. It looks like a foyer where you'd walk in the front door of somebody's home or something, like an entranceway. There is another door directly ahead of you.
Do I hear anything?
Not yet.
Not yet.
Yeah.
I just stand next to Lorelai while she's looking at the door and studying it, probably for science.
Yeah, Phelan stands with them just for moral support.
Well, if you would like to be dry, you can definitely step in. I don't notice anything, though there is a door over there.
Yeah. Or come back and look at the store later. Let's see what else there is to find and see.
Mm-hmm.
So you're
Is everyone going?
Yes.
Where else are you gonna go?
I was just making sure no one was left behind.
Yeah, I'll just be here at the back, though.
You said there was a door. Another one.
Yes, and I'll turn and point.
Phelan will go to the door and examine it. See if there's anything unusual about it.
No, it looks like a regular door.
He'll open it. Why not?
This door opens you into a very large room where you see laid out in front of you a large banquet table with several chairs around it. The table entirely covered in all kinds of food, an immaculate feast, anything you can think of from anywhere that you could possibly want to eat, maybe foods of your homelands or special dishes that you haven't had in a long time. There's just about everything that you could ever want to eat on this table.
Yeah, this is no surprise. Phelan immediately just goes in and goes find the seat. And,
Oh
you know,
no.
I just stand by the door.
You first, Valen.
it's food. I'm first.
Okay. I'm gonna watch Phelan
And you see sitting at the end of this table a very short, old man who is wearing long purple robes and a silly purple hat, both adorned with golden stars. As you step in and Phelan rushes to the food, he says, yes, come in, sit down. I've been waiting this whole time.
You've been waiting for us?
Yes, my friends, I sent for you so we could play a game, and I'm so happy you're here. I just love to play games, and oh my gosh, sit down, come, have something to eat.
What kind of game?
Well, you will find out when it's game time. First, eat up. I need everybody to be full and energetic and ready to go. Yes, I'm so excited. My friends are here.
Phelan doesn't find this weird at all. This seems like a normal dinner party activity. He sits down and waits.
Tarjuk just stands by the door and pulls out some jerky from her rations.
Yeah, I would lean against the wall next to Tarjuk and start eating on my rations as well.
Pearl will be polite and like sit down, but she's not eating.
I will sit down and you know what? I'm gonna take something to drink.
Oh no.
So what's your name?
Oh, me? I am Mims, the Great Wizard Mims, but you can just call me Great Wizard Mims.
Great Wizard.
And you are Lorelei and Pearl and Rivka and Phelan and Pax and of course Tarjuk. I've heard so much of your songs. I'm so happy all of you are here.
How do you know our names?
Well, because I sent for you, of course. Did you like the trip? Was it a good ride?
How long have
Was
you
it
been
too rough?
How long have you been watching us?
Oh, well, about as long as it took you to get here.
Was that your song?
Yes, of course. It was the message to my friends, and those who listen to the song are clearly my friends, and that is you. You listened to the song, and you came to here, and you are my friends to play a game. Now, enjoy some food.
I mean, I can't argue with that logic.
Yes, could you pass the grapes from over there, please?
Yes, of course. And you see the grapes magically float over to you if you mage hand them.
In Draconic, I say to Phelan, you might want to be careful. Because, do you remember when the chairs and the table attacked us in that mansion? What if those grapes eat your face off?
He pauses. Just one.
Tarjuk just shakes her head.
And you eat the grape and nothing happens to you. No food has harmed you. Lorelei, the wine that you poured for yourself did not harm you at all either. It actually tasted very good and maybe was some of the finest elvish wine that you've ever tasted in your life.
This is really good vintage. Where did you get it? Also, magic. Yes, let's talk magic. How did you do all of this? Did you do the trick with the door? How did you get that to work?
Well, you see, I put the thingamabob together with the whatchamajigger, and I said the magic whoosy what's it words, and when I did that, all of the things happened, and here we are.
It's so clear.
Yeah, sounds simple enough to me.
So I'm happy that you're here. Come sit down. I won't hurt you, I promise. We're just friends hanging out to play games. I haven't had friends to come and play games with me in so long. Here, have some cake. I baked this delicious cake, and it is my grandmother's recipe, so I hope you enjoy it. And he will offer a piece of cake to everybody.
No, thank you. I find that cake unsettles my intestines.
I mean, if it's cake, I guess I'll have some.
I will have cake. Cake is never a lie. Anyone who lies with cake is evil. And you are not evil, Great Wizard Mims.
I mean, I hope you're not evil.
Me? Evil? Never. No, it was only one time that I blew up the laboratory, and it was an absolute accident, and it wasn't out of any malice. So I wouldn't say I'm evil. Just sometimes my experiments don't go the way that they're supposed to.
Can I insight check that?
Yeah, go for it.
I'm just looking at this guy and pointing and looking at the others. See? He gets it! He gets it!
Yeah.
14 for insight.
He's not lying to you.
Okay. All right. I'll take the cake. I'll eat the cake.
What kind of experiments?
Well, you know, magic is a interesting thing. Sometimes you have to mix stuff together, and you know, it was a lot of work building this nice place to live underwater. Do you think that music played itself? No.
Why do you live underwater other than it's awesome?
Yeah, absolutely, because it's totally awesome. Have you ever seen anybody else with an underground pirate ship that doesn't get you wet when you're inside of it? I don't think so.
No, I mean, I haven't, and I live underwater, so.
See?
Yeah.
It's exactly.
Very impressive.
Yeah, there you go.
I mean, who wants to cast fireballs and polymorph people into chickens all day long? The last time that I had to do that, the chickens ran off in the forest, and I hadn't seen them since. But that was really just boring, and I didn't enjoy living on the land and doing silly shenanigans anymore. So I just decided to do something different, and now here I am. It's been very, very lonely, however. That is why I needed friends to come and play a game. So I devised a system to make friends from my home. And here you are, my friends. How do you like your cake? Isn't it delicious?
Oh, it's very good.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
The chickens, Phelan stops with the cake and slowly puts it down. Very, very good cake.
Are you sure you don't want cake? It was a long trip, and I actually am slightly offended that you wouldn't want to try my great-grandmother's recipe.
I'm terribly sorry. It's actually a bit of a allergy, really. I don't mean to offend you in any way.
Allergic to cake? Shenanigans. Give me a deception. Give me a deception check on that. Yeah, no. You are not allergic to cake. If you don't want to eat my food, just simply say so. But no need to lie to me. Anyways, friends. So, how was your trip? Did you enjoy the ship? How was the music? Wasn't too much, was it?
Oh, it was a very lovely tune.
It was beautiful.
Yeah, I was going for something that was ethereal, but I didn't want it to be like too creepy, like, ooh, lure me to my deathy, but I wanted it to be kind of like mysterious, not to go to your death on a magical boat, but kind of go to your adventure on a magical boat, I hope that came across really well, though.
Well, why did you put us to sleep?
Oh, it would have been a long trip if not. It's, what is it? How long did it take me to get to this place from the coast? Oh, about a fortnight and a half, maybe. That would have been a very, very long trip. And rations are very expensive, and I don't really have a lot of money. Magic is expensive. If you do magic, you know, and you know it costs a lot to do those things. So, to save on travel expenses, I just gave you a little nap.
A fortnight? Isn't that a long time?
A fortnight and a half.
2 weeks. We were
Yeah,
asleep for 2 weeks.
Yeah,
Yep.
No wonder I was famished.
that's what I thought, but I didn't want to be stupid and be wrong. We're like really far away.
Could you tell us where in the ocean we are?
Oh, somewhere between here and there. I don't really know. I just thought it was pretty, and so I picked it.
I don't know why you guys are so suspicious. Everything he says makes sense.
I mean, we were asleep for like 3 weeks, Lorelai. I mean, that's kind of a lot. I don't even live this far out. I think.
Speaking of that, is there facilities?
Oh, yeah, sure. Latrine, I assume you're asking.
Yes.
Of course. Yes, through the door there.
So Phelan will take the opportunity to go, and while he's gone, kind of look around a little bit.
You walk through the door that he pointed you to. It walks you straight into a restroom. You find materials to wash your hands with, your face, hand towel, and someplace to use the restroom. It's a very, very simple setup. Nothing interesting inside.
Okay.
Now, you said something about an adventure. What kind of adventure are we talking?
Well, it's a game of hide and seek. This is a very, very large ship, and there's a lot of places to hide, and I like to seek, and I thought it would be fun.
Who's hiding? Who's seeking?
Oh, you guys will hide, and I will seek you.
And what will happen when you seek us?
When I seek you, I will find you, and then we will play the game. And whoever lasts the longest, I will give a small reward to. And then if I find you all very quickly, then, we could play again, maybe.
And then you'll take us home?
Yeah, of course you'll go home. I'll send you right back just the way you came.
Wait, instead of going home, can you leave us at Baldur's Gate?
Oh, yeah, sure. Actually, that's only a fortnight trip, so it's even less time. So yeah.
Okay. I mean, yeah. In exchange for going back to Baldur's Gate, sure. I'll play the game.
So Phelan will return about now. So what I miss?
In Draconic, I explain to Phelan what's going on, and I also say, this is a little bit suspicious to me.
Do I notice the gentleman understand them talk?
Yeah, I don't know if you necessarily notice it. He hasn't really alluded to the fact that he could understand what they're saying, but he does. He just is being cordial.
Okay.
I mean, it is a suspicious situation. You get on a ship and you go underwater and you go to play a game that you didn't even know existed. But what harm could come from it?
No harm. I think we're fine.
Never, Death. I would never kill you.
On purpose.
Would you
So
hurt
when do we
us?
start?
You wouldn't hurt us. We're your friends, right?
Yeah, why would I hurt you? Friends don't hurt friends.
Yeah.
Exactly. So when shall we again, or
Sure, have some cake.
I have
Pax
that.
would have some cake.
It is a good cake.
he will have a little cake.
Tarjuk, here, maybe a more meaty option. And he hands you a skewer of meat.
Oh, thank you. I lick it.
Yeah. Rib, are you having cake?
Unfortunately, I'm not a sweets fan.
All right, well, do you want a skewer of meat too?
I put out my hand.
All right, so he'll hand you a skewer of meat as well.
When the peeping Tom wizard dude looks away, I drop my stick of meat behind me. Oh no! I dropped it on the floor. I'm so sorry.
No, that's okay. Roll me con saves. You licked it.
Is everybody who ate it rolling con
Yes,
saves?
you're all rolling me con saves because you all put my stuff in your mouth.
Oh yeah. Put that cake in my mouth. Okay, finally a good roll.
Well, we'll see what constitutes good here in just a moment.
Yeah.
This will be fun.
Damn, girl.
I rolled high.
I heard those quotation marks of fun.
Yeah, it's gonna be fun. I just had free cake, and now I'm gonna play hide and seek. Sounds
Okay.
fun.
If you rolled anything under a 27,
We're dead.
you start to feel warm and tingly inside
Rude.
as you start to shift out into things. Tarjuk, you first become this cute little guy.
At least I'm cute.
Oh my god, I love it! Tarjuk, you're so cute!
If you pet me like this, I will bite you.
Oh my god, I pet Tarjuk immediately! Oh my god, I give you
Tarjuk
little
bites.
scritches! Give you little scritches under the chin!
Maybe rolls into the biting. You don't know.
I was thinking.
Rivka,
Oh my
you
god!
feel yourself turn into this cute little guy.
Oh, that is so cute.
This is the best adventure ever!
Hold, please. There's more cute little guys to come.
I hope you know, if there's time, Lorelai wants to question this guy and learn exactly how he did it because this is amazing.
If he sells us in the market, I'm going to be very upset.
No, we're friends. He wouldn't do that.
Yeah, right. He's going to bring his friends to Baldur's Gate
He
and sell
said
us.
he wouldn't
in
hurt
cages.
us and kill us.
Right, yeah, that doesn't stop him from sticking us in cages and us being like, whoa, hey, we're in a cage, now we're being sold.
So you hear Tarjuk and Rivka, when they try to talk, they make squeaking noises. It's not audible to you, so their complaints go unnoticed. Lorelai, you turn into this cute little guy here.
I have horns. This is amazing. Yes.
Cute little guy. And Pax,
Yes.
you turn into this cute little guy here.
Oh my god. So stinking cute.
It's a little squirrel guy. Little squirrel guy.
Squirrel.
It's a cute little autumn squirrel.
He is a cute little autumn squirrel. Squeak, squeaking or squeak, squeaking.
I love it.
I just realized my cat. Oh no.
Oh, your cat's chilling. Your cat's
Okay.
And Pearl, you're the only one left, right? Oh, Phelan. Phelan.
Darn it, you remembered me.
Phelan. Oh,
You were not roguey enough.
you almost, but weren't. Phelan, you become this cute little guy. This is a real cute little guy. I like this one a lot.
Oh,
What is that?
it's a bunny.
It's a winged bunny.
I
Yeah,
know. Can you
okay.
like fly? Use your ears to fly?
Yeah.
It's the ears. It's the ears. I understand.
And Pearl,
Yes.
you are going to turn into a cute little guy too.
Yes.
You are going to be the cutest little guy. Whenever I can get this damn thing to load. Hold, please. And then I'll show you the cute little guy that you're going to be.
Okay.
Here we go.
This whole time, Tarjuk is squeaking, annoyed, looks at other people and is like, look over at Rivka.
Am I like a seahorse?
You are.
Yeah.
Oh
Ah,
my god.
You are this cute little guy.
just gonna raise a hoof to Tarjuk and just kind of.
Do I like float in the air?
You are all small pocket-sized creatures now. And this gentleman says, perfect. Now we're ready to play. And he comes around the room and scoops each of you up and sticks you in his pockets. 3 in each pocket. And
I fight. I might be cute, but I'm angry. And that comes out sounding like,
so he takes you to another room, and he lets you out of his pockets. And when he lets you out of his pockets, he puts you down in what looks to be a library. And he says, now, there are 6 rooms here. And what you can do is you each go hide, and I'll count, and then I'll come find you. And that's how we'll play the game. Are you ready?
I nod my head excitedly.
Wait. Oh, I guess can he understand us? Like,
Yes.
squeak, squeak.
Yes.
What do we get if we win?
Well, I said I have a little bit of gold, not a whole lot. I'll throw you some gold pieces.
Tarjuk says some very bad words.
Tarjuk, that is no way for a lady to talk. Now, there are 6 rooms. Go on, run along, hide, and I'll count, and then I'll come find you. And so there are 6 rooms or 6 areas to hide. There's a library. There is a study room. There's like a storage room. So 6 rooms. So what did I tell you? Library, storage. What was the other room I just said?
Study.
There's a garden. There's a kitchen and a sleeping quarters. So there are these 6 kind of rooms that you could find. They'll be listed in the order that I typed them to you, 1 through 6. So each of you will pick a room to go hide in. Don't tell me which room it is, and I'll just, as we go around to look for you, kind of keep it in your memory where you're at. So everybody's going to roll me a stealth check. No fanciness, no nothing, just flat stealth, whatever your regular modifier is.
So I can't like guide myself.
No.
Boo. Okay. That's fine.
And then he's going to come into each room and we'll roll to see if he can find you.
I rolled good.
You did all roll good.
I'm going to take this moment to use my inspiration to roll advantage.
No fancy business.
Okay.
No fancy business.
I did not do good.
I'm just rolling flat d20, so don't worry. Okay. So he goes off. He says, okay, is everybody hidden? Don't answer that. Don't answer that. I'll find you in a moment. After he counts 1, 2, skip a few, 99, 100. Okay, ready or not, here I come. He goes into the first room. And he looks around the library and says, my little friends, come out wherever you are. And he gets 18. So anybody hidden in the first room under an 18, come out. If nobody, then he moves on to the next room. He moves into the storage room. Come out wherever you are. And he looks around and he looks around and he looks around. Anybody in the storage room with a stealth under 13, come out. If nobody, then he moves on to the study. And he moves into the study and looks around and looks around and looks around. Anybody hidden in the study under a 19, come out. If not, he moves on to the garden. You guys are very good at this, he says as he continues to look around and doesn't find anybody first off. Then he goes out to the garden and looks around. Anybody hidden in the garden under a 22, come out.
Got me.
Got me.
Got me. Got Pat.
So I heard Pax. Who else?
Riv.
Pax, Riv.
Tarjuk.
Who else? That was it? Pax, Riv, Tarjuk. Okay, so he finds each of you hidden in the garden. And he picks you up and sticks you all in his pocket and he pats you very gently and says, good game, my friends. You hid very well. Now let's find the rest of you. And as he sticks you in his pocket, you kind of notice you're jumbling around in there with a few other things, and it smells a little musty in there. And he moves on to the next room, the kitchen. Anybody hidden in the kitchen under a 19, come out. If not, then he moves on to the sleeping quarters. Anybody hidden in the sleeping quarters under a 20, come out. If not, then he says, you are very tricky indeed. I will go back around and look one more time. And he pats his pocket gently. Your friends are very sneaky, but this time I don't think they will be so sneaky. Ooh. All right. So he goes into the library, and anybody in the library under a 30 come out. Nobody? Then he goes to the next room, into the storage room. Nobody in the last room, but let's look in here. Anybody hidden in the storage room under a 27 come out?
You got me.
Got me too.
Pearl and Phelan. So the last one to find is Lorelai. All right, so he goes into the study and looks around. Ooh, not 20. So anybody in the study under a 30? Come on.
Yeah. That
Gotcha.
would be me.
Aha! There you are. That was a good game. Lorelai, you win. Let's come back out. And he takes you back out to the main room, and he sits you all down. And you see the table is clear this time, except for one bottle sitting next to him with 6 glasses around it. And he puts you all on the table, and he sets down a small bag of gold. And he says, that was a good game. That was a very, very good game. Now, I have some gold here in this bag, but if you're willing to play again, I'll double it. And if you don't want to play, that's fine. You can have a drink here of this wine, and it'll turn you back to your normal self.
Tarjuk dives head first into the wine.
I want to play again.
I'll play
I
again.
want to play. I want to play again.
So Tarjuk drinks the wine and turns back to herself and is able to have a seat at the table.
Straightens out her tail.
I will also drink the wine.
Riv will?
Yeah.
So Riv and Tarjuk turn back to themselves, and they're sitting at the table.
Phelan wants to go again because he likes hiding.
So, okay. So the 4 of you that said you want to play again. Now, in this bag is 100 gold pieces. And I will double it. Since you're going to play again, that'll be 200 gold pieces to the winner. Now, here's my special offer. If you last more than 2 rounds, I might have one special magical item for the winner.
Ooh.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
He says, okay, round 2. Yes, this is so fun. Let's do it again. And he takes you back into the library and sets you down and says, okay, you know the drill. So 6 rooms, 1 through 6, library, storage, study, garden, kitchen, sleeping quarters. Find a room and hide. Don't
So
tell-
we roll again.
Yep, roll your stealth.
Ooh. Oh no.
Riv and Tarjuk don't have to stealth again. They're just sitting at the table there in the banquet area. Okay. So everybody's hidden. So he says, okay, here I come, ready or not. 1, 2, skip a few, 99, 100. And he goes into the sleeping quarters first this time. And anybody hidden in the sleeping quarters under a 20, please come out.
Hi.
All right, Laura
Pax comes out.
and Pax. Lorelai and Pax. You didn't hide so well this time, but it's okay. It's okay. I'm glad you played again. And so he sticks you in his pocket, and then he goes to the kitchen. And anybody hidden in the kitchen under an 11, please come out. If not, then he moves.
No, I rolled terrible.
All right. Phelan.
Oh,
So who does that leave left? That leaves Pearl.
Pearl.
All right, Pearl. So you're hidden still in the first round. So that was the kitchen. So he goes to the garden. Anybody in the garden under a 16? If not, he moves to the study. Anybody hidden in the study under a 24, come out. If not, he moves on to the storage. 22 in the storage. If not, he moves to the library. And the library, 13 or below. And if he doesn't find you, then he says, wow, you are really good at this, Pearl. I'm going to find you, though. And he goes back to the sleeping quarters. Ooh, 29 in the sleeping quarters. If not, he moves on to the kitchen. 20 in the kitchen.
Yeah, he found me.
Yeah, look at you, Pearl. You were in a really good spot this time. All right, yeah, this was super awesome. Come on, I got some gold for you. And he picks you up and sticks you in his pocket and pats you gently, and you smell that musty smell, and he takes you back out and puts you on the table next to the bag of gold with 200 gold pieces in it and gives you the wine to turn back to your normal size.
I'll drink it.
All right. And also, Phelan, Pax, and Lorelei, you're able to drink the wine.
Okay.
And he gives Phelan, Pax, and Lorelei each 20 gold, he said, for being a good sport.
Ah, thanks. Thank you. It was fun.
Thank you.
Yes.
It was a good
Very
game.
fun.
All right. Well, if you're ready to go back to wherever it is that you wanted to go, Baldur's Gate. All right. I'll get you back.
Thank you.
And the door opens, and you can go back out to the ship.
Tarjuk is the first one out the door.
Right behind.
It's out of there.
Out of there. Right. So you get on the ship, and he says, thank you for playing. We'll see you next time. And you get out onto the ship. And it starts to pull away. And as it pulls you away, you kind of, similar process to and just as you do, you start to get drowsy and fall asleep, and he has his ship take you off. And it does just that. And as he does, you have some very nice music to listen to. Oh, well, maybe. There it goes. And just as the song fades, you wake up in the bay of Baldur's Gate. And that is where we will leave the group at Baldur's Gate here, and we'll pick it up next week.